This one is for the die-hard golfer. You just got in the car, you drove 5 hours with your buddies, you played 18 upon arrival, you played 36 the next day, 36 the following day, 18 on departure day, back in the car, 5 hours home, and by the time you walked into your own place, you weren't sure if your back had made the trip with you because everything is out of whack. Is it possible that there is a home relief solution that can help start to get things back in order and get you feeling back like you could swing a golf club again? Well, in the moments ahead, we're going to take an up-close look at what's in this box. It's called the Contour by a company called Chirp. And it says right on the box, relief is here. So, is relief here? That's what we're about to find out. Hello friends, Bill Hobson here, and normally I would welcome you into the MGL Sim Studio where we often review various products. Today though, I'm about 4 hours north of the Sim Studio at our Northern Getaway at the tail end of the production of 16 new episodes of our TV show. It's been nonstop throughout the entire summer, and frankly, I'm feeling it. My back is kind of messed up, and I've been to the chiropractor, we've been to massages, and so I'm especially excited by the contents of this box. It's called the Contour by a company called Chirp, and it does say on the box, relief is here. That's what we're going to investigate in the moments ahead. A couple of notes before we do the unboxing. Number one, this is not intended to replace professional help. If you've got serious back issues or neck issues, this can help with some of the basics, but it's not going to replace a doctor. So please make note of that. Be very careful about that. Number two, by the time we're done with this demo and review, if you like what you've seen, we do have a promo code for you that can save you some money off of the Contour. They were kind enough to send this to me, and I can't wait to provide for you an honest review of how much this can help you as perhaps it helps me. So having laid down all of that preamble, let's cut the box open. Let's stop talking and get to business. And one of the first things I noticed when unboxing the Contour is how solid everything feels. This is not some cheap plastic knockoff that's going to fall apart after your third use. Everything is very solid, it's very professional. This is not just a consumer model, it is built with the same quality as you might find at your chiropractor's office. Another big benefit as far as I'm concerned is that it's really self-contained. When I open up this box, there are not going to be 5,000 little parts that come falling out and then some assembly required. No, the Contour emerges intact in one piece with the key components resting underneath the seat. And so it's ready to go basically right out of the box, which to me is a really big benefit. So when you get the Contour out of the box, this is what it looks like. It is a really nicely presented, in this case, charcoal gray colored board on which, 3, 2, 1. So when you get the Contour out of the box, this is what you see. This one happens to be charcoal color. Now your rear end will go here. Obviously you'll lay up through here. Your head will be up here, and these are the neck rollers. We'll see these in action in just a little bit, but everything is designed to stay off of your spine, of course, and go on the outside. So you're going to lay in such a way that those will be on either side of your spine. This is a kind of a neoprene feel. It's very comfortable. And as you make this your bed, so to speak, for your session, just know that it's a very comfortable setup. This is kind of a vinyl or a faux leather. But the magic secret sauce to the Contour is inside this hatch. And this hatch contains the 3 different roller options that come with the Contour. The first one is called the soft roller. That's the one that's actually in here right now. And these are very soft rubber. This would be a gentler touch on your back. But all of the rollers just snap into place here. So there's the first one. On the other extreme of the soft roller is the deep tissue roller. Same concept, same spacing around your spine. These aren't going on your spine, they're going around your spine. But these are quite hard, quite rigid, And depending on the settings that you select on the remote, this one will probably get your attention pretty good and be that deep tissue. And then the one that I'm kind of most excited to be testing out here in just a couple of moments is called the Contour Roller, and it's got the four wheels on it. And again, all of them just snap into place, and you can change them out and test them out and decide which ones are best for you. As we come into the rest of the kit in here, of course, we have a user manual, and here's one of the things that I'm kind of excited about. You don't have to go and download another mobile app in your life. I bet you thought this was going to come with some sort of a Bluetooth-in mobile app where you had to have your phone handy and all that. That's not the case here. The Contour comes with a hardwired remote, and it has a little pocket over on this side, actually, where the remote can live when you're not using it, so that you don't have to always trip over it or wonder where the remote is. But it does stay attached. And of course, yes, it does come with the power supply, which will plug in right over here. So that is the 30,000 foot view of what you get when you open the Contour. Now let's see how it feels. Let's see how it works, shall we? Okay, I'm down on the floor to give you a little feel up close before I get on to the Contour of what's happening when you activate it. I have that Contour four-wheeled roller in place, and if I press down on the neoprene, you can see it slowly moving up and down what would be your spine right here. I have the neck massager activated. That's a separate setting here on the remote, so you don't have to have the neck moving. I can turn that off and it will just stay right in place. And then once you have these things activated, you can choose the intensity level. You can activate a heating pad that runs through all of this, and you can have it be a pretty hard, firm touch on your back, or you can have it be a very gentle, just kind of a warm-up, kind of a slow-moving massage feel to it. And as you get into place, everybody's needs and desires are going to be a little bit different. Again, I have that Contour roller in place, and now it's up here. I don't know how well you can see it on the neoprene right now. I'm going to climb on here in a minute. Maybe that will help, but it's moving its way back down now. And there is also a special setting on this remote that's called Target. Target freezes the roller in place and has it repeatedly work the same area. So if this thing is rolling up and down your spine and you get to the place where, and you say, oh, that's the spot, that's where I need it to stop, you can hit Target and have it stay right on that area and begin to work it a little bit more aggressively so that you get the relief that you're looking for. And then when you're done with the Target, you just go back to roll and it will resume going in the direction that it was going. There are so many different settings, so many different options on this remote. It is quite remarkable. Let me jump on here real quick. I know what you're thinking. Man, I am so glad I finally get a floor level profile view of the host. It's got to be super flattering. Hey, I don't like it either, but I'm the only stunt model we have here, so you'll have to put up with it for a couple of moments. So when I hit power, this Contour is going to resume its movement from the last time it was used, but there are also two personalized settings that you can set up here. So first, let me power it on. And I've got the Contour rollers, that four-wheeled roller going up and down my spine. And now let me activate the neck setting, and the neck massage will begin. Again, you can control the intensity of both of these different activities with just a simple up or down arrow on the remote. I don't have the heating pad turned on yet, but let me do that now so we can see how quickly we feel that kind of thing. And again, as I told you a moment ago, along with the rollers constantly going up and down your back, you can stop them and have them work on a specific target, or you can choose decompress mode. And when you hit decompress, it does a little bit more lifting. You see that? A little bit more lifting to kind of separate things and give you a little bit more of that stretch that perhaps will help you feel a little bit better. Sometimes our spines tend to get compressed a bit. I know that's what my chiropractor told me in regards to all of the golf swings that I've been taking. By the way, I already feel, and the heating pad is set on the lowest level, I already feel it kicking in. and it's wonderful. I don't think I will turn that off at any point in the future. So how does this feel to me right now? It feels like I need to kind of work a little bit on the fine tuning of the intensity of certain parts of it. I'm going to turn the neck intensity down a little bit so that we don't have quite so much jarring going on. And when I go back to the rolling method as opposed to the decompress method, it's much less aggressive in its treatment. But as I said a few moments ago, every one of you will have your own different preferences, your own proclivities for what feels great, especially depending on what your needs are that particular day. By the way, across the bottom row of this remote, you see these 3 blue buttons: warm up, recovery, and relax. And so some of these are presets that just kind of cover the generalities of what would help you get loosened up, what would help you pull it back together after a long day. And the relax mode is ideal for maybe right before bed when you're just trying to wind down and have your body completely relaxed. All right, so my recommendation to all of you, if you need some help with your back, if you need some help with your neck, if you'd like to have the ability to treat both of those areas at home, I've never seen anything the equal of what I'm experiencing here with this contour. It's absolutely remarkable. And I didn't expect it to be this good when I first took it out of the box. Every company can make bold claims, but when it says relief is here, I actually think relief is here. So as we bring to a close a review that's very atypical for what we normally do here in the world of Michigan Golf Live, just a couple of thoughts. Number one, I feel amazing after spending just a few minutes on the contour. I did not expect it to deliver on the promises. We get the opportunity to review a lot of different products in the world of golf and fitness and health. And quite often the claims are bold and the delivery is not. And in this case, when I saw relief is here on the big cardboard box, I was like, I sure hope so. I'm just here to tell you, friends, it worked. It's not, hear me, it's not going to replace your doctor, your chiropractor, or your masseuse on a full-time basis. But to have this recovery and healing option at home, it's really pretty powerful. So 2 thoughts as we close. Number one, if you've appreciated the review, even if you just laughed at me for laying down on the thing for a while, whatever the case may be, if you've appreciated the review, please hit the subscribe button so you're a part of all of the various reviews we do of golf equipment and gear and destinations and, on occasion, some health and fitness content. And then, if you want to pick up a contour for yourself, we do have a promo code in the description below that will help save you a few dollars as you pick up this magical device. It's really pretty cool, and this will be a part of my regular routine moving forward. Thank you for joining us. Look forward to seeing you next time in the world of Michigan Golf Live. If you don't mind, I'm going to go lay down again. See ya.